And there he is, the Mirage 2000 airborne, the Dash 9 from the United Arab Emirates Air Force and Air Defense. This aircraft, powered by that Smecma P2 afterburning turbofan engine, develops with afterburner 21,000 or 22,000 pounds of thrust. And we're going to hear it all for the next couple of minutes while this aircraft displays.
طائرة الميراج هي طائرة حربية فرنسية الصنع، تم تصميمها في فرنسا، تم تحديثها بشكل مستمر لتلبية متطلبات القوات الجوية الإماراتية. يمكنها أداء مهام متعددة من التحليق الجوي إلى الهجوم الجوي. صممت هذه الطائرة في السبعينيات كطائرة قتال خفيفة للقوات الجوية الفرنسية، ولكن تم تطويرها على مدى السنين.
Maximum speed is Mach 2.2 at high altitude. Normally cruises around 600 miles an hour. It has a range in excess of 1,500 kilometers and service ceiling up to 55,000 feet. We saw the rate of climb there in that big loop. It can climb at just over 285 meters per second. Has a thrust to weight ratio of 0.7, so it can't accelerate in the vertical, but it can certainly get up there very, very quickly.
منذ نصف قرن ارتبط اسم شركة داسو المصنعة للميراج بالطائرات المقاتلة، كما يجدر بالذكر بأنه بتاريخ 10 من نوفمبر عام 2023 احتفلت دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة والجمهورية الفرنسية بالشراكة التاريخية التي بينهم، حيث أكملت هذه الشراكة 50 عام. وعلى مرور العقود استطاعت طائرات الميراج من البقاء في ركب الطائرات المقاتلة الأولى على مستوى العالم منذ البداية.
Little bit of crazy flying here as you can see a good view of those leading edge slats on the delta wing there. When it goes into the knife edge, you can see the front leading edge is bent, and that's the leading edge slats. It forms part of control surfaces, also can help to do aerodynamic braking as well. You'll notice as well something that most Dassault aircraft have. They have a fixed refueling probe at the front. A lot of research. I was talking to someone from Dassault that said, why don't you just get it so it tucks in the nose like most fighters? And he said they've done a lot of research and in wind tunnels, and because of the mechanics to build in a nose, you'd have to put the hydraulic system, a motor, all the rest of it. He said we did the work that out with the weight. It's actually better to just make it more aerodynamic and leave it out there as a fixed hard point. So that's why most Dassault aircraft you'll see will have a fixed refueling probe.
أقلعت أول نسخة من طائرة الميراج 2000 في شهر مارس عام 1978، كما أنها دخلت في الخدمة في عام 1984. تم تحديث الطائرة من نموذج الميراج 2000-5 إلى 2000-9 في عام 2003.
Did an outside loop there, an outside turn, which is very uncomfortable. You're getting a negative G instead of positive G, and you really don't want to sustain that for too long because all your blood is rushing up your body towards the top of your head, and it just doesn't feel nice as well. So watch now as the aircraft comes back around. He's going to slow the aircraft right down and come in with the nose pitched up in a high alpha pass, and we're going to see the fly-by-wire system kick in to keep the aircraft from stalling.
تختلف الأسلحة المستخدمة في الطائرة بأنواعها ودقتها واستخداماتها. تم تطوير تصميم الجناح ليصبح جناح مثلث الشكل دلتا، ليصبح التوقيع الخاص لشركة داسو. ها نحن الآن نرى طائرة الميراج 2000-9 في سماء دبي بسرعة منخفضة لنرى مهاراتها وإتقانها في السماء.
You can always tell when that maneuver is over. He sort of pitches the nose down about 5 degrees to to get some speed going over the wing, and then he lights the afterburner up and pulls around and away. The aircraft is armed with two revolver cannons, 125 rounds each, but underneath that massive delta wing and body there's 9 hard points in total, 5 under the fuselage and 4 under the wings.
هذه الطائرة المقاتلة متعددة المهام، تعمل في مختلف الأجواء، كما أنها تعتبر من الأحدث من نوعها في العالم.
There it goes, rolling the aircraft around. So in the hard points underneath you can carry up to nearly 14,000 pounds of external fuel and ordnance, missiles, air-to-air, air-to-ground, a big mix of them. Most of them are carried under the actual fuselage.
السرعة القصوى لهذه الطائرة هو 750 عقدة، أما أعلى ارتفاع قد تصل إليه فيصل إلى 50,000 قدم. أما قوة المحرك فتبلغ 22,000 رطل، ولديها قدرة عالية على المناورة.
There's a navalized version as well that carries the Exocet anti-ship missile, famously used by the Argentinians in the Falklands. And this aircraft has been a huge success for Dassault. It's flown very well around the world, in Peru, in Qatar, they're retired now, in Brazil, Egypt, Greece, Taiwan, of course the UAE, India, as well as France, all operated this aircraft.
تم بيع طائرة الميراج 2000-9 من قبل شركة داسو لدول مختلفة مثل الهند، تايوان، اليونان، مصر، قطر، بيرو والبرازيل.
So this looks like it's the final turn for our Mirage 2000-9. His landing gear is down, I can see, so he's going to line up on the runway and come into land. So that means coming up next, again, we're going to step out of the military aircraft and come back into the civilian world. We saw the Boeing 777-9 earlier on. Now it's time for Airbus to take the stage. With their answer to that, of course, their answer is the 350 family, and the version we got today is the 350-1000, the latest iteration of the very successful.
نحن الآن على الشاشات نرى هبوط طائرة الميراج 2000-9 لنودع بها الطائرة المقاتلة، ونرحب تاليا بطائرة الإيرباص، وهي طائرة